right, so we're into week 4, almost the end of the first month. So this week is all about personal space, boundaries, and feeling safe within our body. So, how do we know if we feel safe in our body? Well, we kind of first have to look into our ethics, right? Like, what feels good to us inside? And so while I was trying to come up with how to approach this for you guys, I thought it would be best appropriate to do it in my bedroom. So I have these tapestries up. They're very healing. They were in my healing room, and they will go back into my healing room when I get that set up. But they're in my bedroom now. And I'm in my bathrobe, and you can see my bed here. So I'm bringing you in to a very personal space of mine. It's very personal, it's very private, and I'm in a very personal and private, in my bathrobe, in my bedroom. And so I wanted to take a look at something, okay? When we are thinking about our boundaries, ethics, or codes for our personal body, and which is connected to our energy body, we have to think about what feels good, right? So what feels good for me is like wearing this fuzzy white robe and being in my bedroom and being in my safe and comfortable place. And this safe and comfortable place makes me relax. And I want you to know that everyone's codes and ethics and boundaries are going to be different depending on what stage of the game they're at, right down the timeline. How much shadow work you've done, what patterns you've released, and basically where you're currently at. Okay? And so I wanted to share where I'm currently at. I've come into a position in my life a place in my life where I was never comfortable in my own skin. I was never comfortable in my own body. I was molested as a young child, and I was raped as a teenager and young adult a few times. And I was physically abused. So with all that abuse, it was like my body was ugly. I didn't feel pretty. I couldn't tell. The boundary lines were skewed, right? I couldn't tell what was comfortable, what wasn't comfortable, what felt safe, what didn't feel safe. And so my boundaries with my friends and family were not in alignment because I wasn't comfortable in my own skin to stand in my own power with my own codes of ethics behind it, right? And so I just want to share how far I've come, okay? Your homework, before I share, your homework for this week is going to be really looking at where am I right now? And you're going to say this within yourself. You're going to make a few lists, okay? Each list may have 3 to 10 items on it. Your first list is going to have personal. What feels good and doesn't feel good for me? So here's an example of what my list would be. It doesn't feel good for me when someone tries to tell me what to do. and gives me rules to adhere by. So that is something that is really challenging for me. And so I have to sit with it when I'm with a teacher or someone who might have more knowledge than me and say, is this in right alignment? Does this feel good to me to have someone put these boundaries on me for them, right? Am I comfortable with that? Another one might be, let's see, personal touch, right? I'm a very touchy-feely person, like very, very touchy-feely. I love hugs. I can sit next to you and like talk and, rub your hands or your face, or like when the energy is in alignment, it's very close. But if I'm just sitting alone and someone comes up to me that I don't know, and this could even be someone I do know, but I'm not in an open space to receive, they could come touch my shoulder and I might shiver in my skin. Or come touch my hand and I might pull back. And I can feel that vibration of uncomfortability. It's like I didn't give you permission to enter my space. And that to me doesn't feel good, right? And so we have to really look and see what feels good and what doesn't feel good. What's been coming up lately? The last couple weeks for myself doesn't feel good and feels good. And then your second list is going to be on your close relationships, whether that's your best friend, your roommate, your mother. I want you to look at, we'll keep friends and family separate. So this one will be friends, your close relationships, and really look at things they might say or do where it pushes your boundary line. Okay? And really, I want you to just write down a few things of, when Sarah says this to me, it really makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't feel like she's being a very good friend. Or, when Dan, didn't call me back after we made plans and then he bailed, that really makes me feel uncomfortable. That crosses a boundary line for me. I let someone stay with me and Marcy took over the whole bathroom, even though I repeatedly asked her to shift out of the bathroom area because there's too many people. I'm not sure about this friendship dynamic. I need to assert myself more. And then there could be ones with family. Okay, so you're going to have a list for your family as well. Every time I go to my mom's to have family dinners, she's always trying to get me to eat more. She says I'm too skinny and needs to fill me up. And even though I've told her that I don't eat so-and-so, she continuously makes it and puts it in front of me and pushes it on me. And I either cave and eat it, or I sit there and throw a fit and don't say anything and I'm uncomfortable, or I just feel pressured. when I call my cousin and tell her about my new job, she's not like excited for me. All she's doing is complaining about her boyfriend. These are all different types of boundaries and positions where we're not feeling safe in our skin to speak our truth, right? And we're kind of just going with an old habitual pattern that's comfortable in the moment. Let's just do this and get it over with because it's just easier to do that right now. Okay? And you're just going to kind of observe where you're at within your own body. Like, do you push yourself out of bounds or under bounds? Not speaking up or caving in or eating something you don't want to just to appease your partner or your mother. Or taking that job because it's like, yay, the family will be proud of you, or your wife, right? And inside you're kind of feeling sick. These are all boundary issues. So we're going to do a quiet meditation. I want you to take a deep breath in with me. Imagine your roots going down, 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 down through your back, your spine, down into the ground. Attaching to the center of the earth. Really grounding yourself in this moment. Letting go of everything that doesn't serve you. And as you're releasing and connecting to the earth, I want you to connect to a feeling inside your body. And this feeling is called not standing up for myself. I shrivel up and don't speak at the appropriate time. I cave in. I overexert myself or overexpress. And really go into your body and feel where that would be. Feel the ball of energy. Sit with it. For me, this is in my heart. And it's in my heart because sometimes I feel the way I act with people isn't standing in my power, like they have more power over me. Right? Especially when I consider someone a teacher or a way knower of knowledge. Instead of seeing myself as an equal. I want you to imagine this ball of light, of density or whatever it is, and give it a color. And what texture would it have? Rough, bumpy, soft, scaly. Mine is orange and globby. And if it has a taste, what taste would resonate with it? Mine's kind of slimy. It almost reminds me like an orange goldfish. You're going to ask that feeling, that shape, that energy, why are you still here? So mine says to teach you to stand up for yourself. Okay, and yours will speak to you. Just listen to it. And you're going to pull this energy out of your body. Allow it to move. Thank it for its presence, its knowledge and wisdom. I have received the information. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you're going to place it into the violet flame of Saint Germain to disintegrate it and turn it back into love. So imagine a purple violet flame. And it going there and pulling out of your body, and you can help to shift it if you would like. Breathe it through. Command it to leave your body. Until you feel complete with it. Take a breath in. And wherever in your body it is, you're going to hold your hands above it and you're going to give yourself some Reiki, give yourself love. Activate your hands by rubbing them together. And then give yourself Reiki in that spot. And what comes through for me is I deserve to shine through my heart center and exactly who I am. And you will do the same. A message might come through for you. Breathe it out and shake it off. You might spend 5 or 10 minutes journaling about this. What came through for you. Okay? So you're going to make your lists. Practice this meditation as many times as you would like throughout the week. And move the energy out. Okay? So this helps us to recognize areas in our body that don't feel safe, and then the reasons behind that unsafety feeling, that uncomfortable feeling. And in my new person today, who couldn't even get naked having sex with someone, had to have the lights on or only my pants off, couldn't change my clothes in the locker room, couldn't have people touch me even though I was a hugger. All these things happened, right? To the person who can bring you into her bedroom, on her bed, in her robe, in her bra even, okay? Just showing you how safe I feel today in my own skin. Because I can speak from my heart, I can speak my truth, and I feel safe in my own skin. Even if it doesn't always come out right in a text message or an email or a phone call, it doesn't matter. It's still me, and I love every part of me. And so I want to work through this with you to get to this place where I'm completely safe in my own body, in my own skin, all the time. No matter what comes out of my mouth or what actions I make. Because it's completely okay for me to fuck up and do or choose or act the wrong way and know that I'm still loved. By who? By me. I am the most important thing here. Okay? So practice this meditation, this ritual. Get comfortable in your favorite PJs or your robe after a bath or before a bath. I was about to take a bath. And just know that you're completely held in this safe container. I am holding this container for you to feel safe, loved, and supported through your journey. So we can get to the root of all those energies. All right, I'm going to leave you with that today. Many blessings on your journey. Mwah. Have a beautiful evening or day if you're listening to this in the morning time.